Hey, what's up, Teens here Performance, and we're at the shop today, working on a couple things. I already did a different video on the C5, um, which I'll update, but today, well, now, later in the day, got a bunch of stuff done on the C5, so I jumped over here because, like I said in the first video, he already sold the motor and transmission to somebody. I had it completely unbolted, unhooked, and everything. I just need to get it up and out. So I did that today. You never know when somebody's gonna show up, so I wanted it to be ready for them. And now I kind of get to get a good look at the grease and grime. So I will definitely push this out. I have to push it out anyways to get the motor and trans out, but I will definitely push it out and give it 2 or 3 good pressure washes. I'll get all the red loom off of it. I don't like it. If he likes it, I can leave it, but most likely I won't. I'll get the AC cap before I wash everything down. I also did notice the battery tray has the typical battery rot on it, so I may, even the inner fender's got a little bit, like they always do. I mean, it's an old truck. But I also got all the old fuel lines and evaporator canister lines completely off the rail, all the way to the tank. Excuse me, the pump is out and everything. So I just have to go through. There's a few dangler wires, like that black one that's wrapped around the shifter. Not sure what that is. It doesn't go anywhere. It just ends right there. So you gotta kind of. It might actually. It looks kind of like the clip that holds the shifter. So that stays. But the fuel pump wire is a really thin gauge wire, and it ran all the way across and through the frame and down. So I pulled it all back out. And then of course they just stuffed it through a big hole with the temperature sender, which is going out. And there's another wire, fuel gauge. I'd be willing to bet that is for the fuel gauge, because he has like an aftermarket fuel gauge in there. So I'll probably end up cutting out that butt connector there. I'll put a grommet in the firewall, and that way I could pass through any wires that I need to pass through. I'll take off any kind of extra little things, like the whatever that little vacuum thing is. It's a vacuum, like a ported vacuum type of thing. I don't really know what it's for. There's the AC vacuum line poking out. So I'll have to look at what this thick rubber goes to. It goes from the evaporator canister. Just says vacuum main, vacuum control. So I'm not really sure. Oh, PCV. Carb bowl, fuel tank. So, yeah, I mean, this wasn't even hooked up. There's nothing hooked up to the carb bowl. This top one's broke. So this canister can go. Where's it? PCV? It like goes all the way into the firewall. I don't know why it would do that. I mean, unless it's just taped into this and ends over there. No, it goes all the way in. I don't know why that would go all the way in. We'll get that out. And this harness here isn't even plugged into anything. So this may be like the carburetor, the old school, like electronic style carburetor. So I'll get this undone. I'll get all this undone. If we don't need it, I'll pull it back through, take it out. But yeah, I mean, here's a little on the ground look of the truck now. super clean. I'd be willing to say he did new side marker lights. Look, definitely upgraded the headlights, blinkers in the front. I mean, he cares about his truck. Takes very, very good care of his truck. Few little details. He's working on everything though. Like, I even like how he did the Chevrolet in the grill, like the old school. To me, that's kind of a 50s, 60s ish, because like on one of my beds, I don't know which one the Chevrolet bed is. That's the GMC bed. That's the Chevrolet bed. So it has regular like Chevrolet stamped into it. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a fancy decal, but I think that looks way better. Even than the bigger bow tie in the middle. I like that. Truck is clean. Oh, there might sweat all over it. Interior, super nice interior. There's a lot of the gauges that don't work. He said the speedometer, I think he said the speedometer was the only one that did work, which obviously it's cable driven, and we won't be going back to that. But the dash pad is even nice. He replaced the dash pad, and in my opinion, this is more of an upgraded style dash pad. It's actually padded, and it's like a stitched kind of leather look to it, rather than the hard plastic. Not really sure what these came with, but the door panels, I think he said this was like a maroon color interior, or maroon and gray or something. So he did everything. He did the headliner. Excuse me. He did the seat cover, the back behind the seat. I mean, the truck just has every single panel. It's got nice carpet. It's got the kick panels are still in it. Truck's just super clean. And then that's a cool little addition. You like smash into your ashtray for a cup holder. I think that's pretty neat. So he also did Raptor liner on the bed, and he did a freaking killer job on the Raptor liner. Looks absolutely amazing. He did like the whole bed. I mean, it's just perfect. And then, oh, something be dripping from the roof. Okay, well, I'll have to clean that. But he also painted the Vortec engine cover the same color as the truck. He detailed the Chevrolet with the black. Looks good. The bumper, you know, it's functional for him. It's a step too, but the wheels, he's got cool wheels on it. Big old spike lugs, nice American racing wheels. I agree with those. And they got a little bit of meat on the tire. They're not super tuck tires, rubber bands, so they're super nice. But yeah, I mean, we are doing a cam swap in it. We're gonna do a tick cam. Probably, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, he cruises the truck, and he wants to be able to drive it. So we're not gonna go crazy on the cam. We may actually end up doing like their truck series cam, maybe like a stage 2 or something, and that'll give them, you know, really, really, really good performance. I'll also give them that little bit of low choppy sound, which I could also kind of play and trick inside the Holley with the idle timing settings. I've been playing a lot with the airboat, my truck, DJ's Cutlass. You know, I've been playing a lot with the idle timing and adjusting to get it to kind of have, we'll call it a fake chop. It gives it chop, but it's not a cam, not directly related to the cam, but it sounds good. It makes it sound really good. So yeah, so for now I'm kind of done with this. I'm gonna push it back up into the air. For now, if his buyer's coming tomorrow, then we will get the C5 out. I got some more to finish on the C5 for today, but we'll get the C5 out, and then we'll push his truck out, and then kind of switch them. The C5's got to go back on the lift just to kind of once over everything real good before it leaves. You can see the front bumpers on, but I'll make another video on that. So for now, blind. Come on. Yeah, there you go. For now, I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos, and leave a comment. Thanks.